So we've seen a lot of athletes enter the music space. Just in you guys' opinion, does it seem like athletes and entertainers sometimes want to live each other's lives? What's your opinion on that, Mike?
Yeah, everybody always says it's, greener on the other side. And the better ways it works out. Like when I saw Keith Sweat, I would love to have a voice to sing in or hear. You know what I'm saying? So, and singing too, but I can't.
That is not what I expected you to say at all.
Sing, but I can't do that.
See, Mike, I see where Mike coming from, because you got to think about this. Mike and Keith the same complexion. Mike had the waves. Mike had
all that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow they're gonna have Mike and Keith. Tomorrow it'll be Mike and Keith side
don't
by
let
side.
Don't let Mike twist fool you. Mike got the smooth shit. Yeah. Mike might have been posing to Keith sometimes, man.
Hey, but seriously, that is a great question, though. It's a great question because is it something that we only think is attainable? So once each of us attain it, because we're looking for money and fame, and those things are attainable in those two fields for African Americans. You know what I'm saying? And then we like to interchange. I guess we'll I don't know, but it is an interesting thought.
Yeah, I definitely could see how both particular fields and athletes and entertainers wish they could live each other's life. I'm just gonna go on the record and say the best two artists that came out of sports have to be Deion Sanders and Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, music.
Yeah,
Kobe how my ass taste. That was a good jam. We were talking about that. You remember that song he put out that time? Y'all don't remember that song? Y'all don't remember the song Shaq put out? Shaq had you got some rap song out messing with Kobe one time.
Oh, yeah. Tell me how my ass tastes. Pause.
That's
You did a freestyle.
Yeah, Shaq,
that's why.
wild.
If you know it was a freestyle, I know what you're talking about.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was wild.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but you that's what I'm saying. So that's what you just named top of the line?
Well, nah, Shaq got multi-platinum albums.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, we not... Shaq
I'm just
sold more...
messing with you on that.
Yeah.
I was just...
Yeah.
I know Shaq killed it.
Shaq got
bringing back
platinum.
up that situation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front that tell me how my ass tastes was paused. That was super wild, I understand. But Shaq sold more records than rappers, man. And that's what it's about, taking advantage of the opportunity. I'm hot, let me get the Fushnikins. Let me go get Mobb Deep. Go get all the hottest rappers and sell 3, 4, 5, 6 million records. One of his albums sold 3 million records on one album, and he put out a lot of albums and music. So I gotta agree with that as far as Shaq is concerned. I know Deion definitely had one of my favorite joints. Must Be the Money. That must be. He wasn't even. She over here singing Must Be the Money.
It was good.
I heard that first.
Yeah.
Right there, boy.
Yeah. So
I heard that first.
You was in the studio when he recorded that, Mike?
As soon as he hit it, I went to Atlanta. He picked me up. Remember we had those SEC Mercedes where you cut the roof off the top back then. You know what I mean? They wasn't putting them out, so we bought them and cut the roof. And he came and picked me up.
Talk that shit.
He had just dropped me. He said, listen, I'm about to drop this right here. I want you to listen to it. And we were riding around Atlanta popping on that baby. What? Must be the money, boy.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's a fact. And that song feel good when you got money. I know it do.
Yeah.
I know it felt good.
It was funny, boy.
Yeah,
that was fun.
But
that was fun, man.
Yeah.
And dog, think about this. I'm here, and we're talking about this 30, 40 years later.
And
you know
think
what
about
I mean?
this. Stat 24, and she know the song.
Yeah.
She wasn't even born.
Yeah,
Right. That's a hell of a thing, man.
Yeah. But as far as the topic is concerned, look, when you listen, to this day I have songs That's my favorite song. That's still top 5 my favorite song because I used to listen to them on my Walkman when I would practice or before the game came on when I was on the basketball court. The music that was on the layup line, they used to get me hype. So to me, music and sports are always gonna have a correlation, especially for athletes because they use music to motivate them during practice, before games, before anything else. Think about this shit, Mike. Allen Iverson is being inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame. The Basketball Hall of Fame. And he gives me and Mase a shout out at his Hall of Fame speech. All the coaches he played for, all the players he played against, all of the Thompson, Georgetown, everything that helped him be a Hall of Famer. He took time out to those musical artists that helped him be a Hall of Famer. And me and Mase were 2 of the artists, you know, he named more, but 2 of the artists that he named. And Michael Jackson was another one. So think about that we in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
We started.
Yeah.
In that conversation.
Yeah,
That's how we started this show. We in that conversation.
Exactly. So it's always gonna make a point. But I got a better question for you, Mike, and it's just a quick question for you. So like when I used to, some of my songs that I do, you know, a lot of it is true. Some of it is a little over the top for it to make sense. And I remember I said a line, I can't even remember exactly what the line was. Some shit about when me and my mother, we got into it and I kind of shoved her on the bed. And she heard it and she called me and said, when the fuck you shoved me on somebody's bed? What the fuck did you, what the fuck? I was like, yo, who the fuck is you talking about? I said, Ma, it matched that shit I was trying to do. Yeah, like the scheme, that's the word I was looking for. I was like, Mom, the scheme I was trying to do. What do you think about when you hear your kids with their rap songs?
Listen, man, listen. Did you just see how you said, and the whole tone, flexion, everything changed when you put yourself in the mode of speaking to your mom. You,
Right.
I said, Mom. It was a whole different joke.
Right.
There's a whole different joker where you say, I say mom, you know what I mean? And so yeah, so all that old tough stuff and everything. The mom said, wait a minute, joker.
Yeah.
You ain't none of that. And we ain't gonna be having people thinking I was raising you like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people take it for what it is. You did it for the art of it, you know? And my son and I, we are same thing. We're doing great. People took it and, oh, Michael calls his son a liar. No, my son got a song called, somebody shooting feet. I'm like, I'm just going to extrapolate that and say you're just shooting them to make them dance because you're a rapper. You see what I'm saying? But it's like your mom said, the reality is, yeah, you didn't push her, and that's the art form of it. So I don't let that do anything between when it comes to me and my son. I think that's what it is. But that doesn't mean it doesn't do anything to our people.
Right.
And that's what sometimes we have to monitor.
Right.
Got you. Last quick question before we wrap. Mike, did you ever drop a song or a rap or anything like maybe that I'm not familiar with? I'm just curious.
No. They tried to get me to do it, and I swear it's so funny you asked that, Treasure, because I think about it all the time. I should have. I had a chance. Somebody wrote something for me, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And it is so funny. When Deion did his, the first thing I thought, I said, this joker crazy. I mean, he really risked doing this. And like you say, you took that chance, you took the risk, and we're talking about it 30, 40 years later.
Well, I'll just say it's never too late.
Yeah, Mike, you hot out here right
That's
now.
what I was gonna say.
Mike, you kind of hot out here. You might think about dropping a single, my nigga. Miami might run on the field of that right now.
Yeah, okay. Me and my son gonna drop one together.
There you go.
And talk through this.
There you go.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm serious. We're gonna talk about that.
Well, listen, yo, Mike, all jokes aside, my first album, which went gold, my mother's on the album rapping. She's rapping on my first album.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about. We're gonna talk about that for real.
Yeah, it can happen.
Y'all just get ready.
Yeah, it can
get ready for that coming. Hey, me, Playmaker and Tut Tarantino, we coming at it soon.
There we
that's
go.
fire.
There we go.
That is
Mike
fire.
Tarantino.
Right.
Mike Tarantino go crazy.
Okay, y'all, well, stay tuned for Mike's song because I want to hear it. So I know they do too. But that is all the time that we have for today. Mike, you know, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show.